Hi guys, and welcome to another video, and today I will be comparing the Teufel Rockster Cross against the W King X10-1 version. And I will do a concept I've done once before, and it is I will start 1v1 at 50% volume at a little bit of closer range, and then I will step back a couple of meters and then do 100% volume. Then I will do a 2v2 at 50% volume, and then I will step back and do a 2v2 at 100% volume. So let's begin. Let's see what speaker will start. I will begin with the W King X10, and yeah, around 50% volume now. Now the Teufel Rockster Cross. W King.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand.
Teufel.
But it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you,
W King. Teufel. Let's fast forward a bit. Still the Teufel playing. W King now.
eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you.
Teufel. W King. Teufel. Okay, and I think that was it for the 1v1 at 50%. I have already done this comparison in the 1v1, so I won't be giving too many thoughts right now, but I will do a quick summary at the end of the video, of course, with both of these, and maybe after the 2v2 as well. But now I will step back a bit further back and play the 1v1 at maximum volume, so I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back right now, and yeah, I'm just gonna find a song and then I'll start at 100% volume and I'll begin with the Teufel. So let's start with this one. Classics. Gotta just mention, really nice weather today here. Really beautiful. Only a couple of these days once a year, so gotta film the Teufel playing now, 100% volume. Oh shit, I forgot something. I forgot to press the outdoor mode on the Teufel, so I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm back and I pressed outdoor mode just to give that extra treble sparkle at 100% volume that I think maybe some think it's harsh, but I think it's nice, especially when you want loudness. So let's continue. The Teufel still playing. Double King at 100% volume. Teufel playing. W King. Teufel. W King. Teufel. W King. Yeah, and I think that was it for the 1v1 comparison. I just gotta say sorry for the wind. When I came here first there were no wind, but eventually it started to get more windier, so hopefully you guys still can hear something, I don't know. But that was it for the 1v1 comparison, and I'll just start right away with the 2v2 and then give my thoughts at the end. So I'll be right back once more. Okay, and now I'm back. It actually took some time to pair the Teufels to each other. They were a little bit difficult there, right there, but in the end I managed, and now I'm back. They will be playing outdoor mode for the rest of the video. I actually forgot to do that for the first test. I like outdoor mode on the Teufels, especially when you're outdoor. Maybe it's a little bit harsh for some songs, but of course, as I said before, I enjoy it, so I'm gonna roll with it right now. Of course, leave your thoughts down below if you own the speaker and what your thought about the outdoor mode is. It just generally boosts treble a little bit, not too much else. So that's it. And the Teufels will begin again, and yeah, at around 50% volume now, outdoor mode. Oh, what's happening? Huh? Interesting, interesting. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, they lost connection seems, but now they're back. So yeah, let's continue. Oh, wait, they stopped right more. W King, 50% volume. Teufels. W King. Teufels. Let's fast forward a little bit. Still Teufels. Last drop now. Or maybe it isn't, I don't know. W King. Teufel. Yeah, and I think that was it. Quite an underwhelming song, and maybe I should have picked them beforehand. But we learned from our mistakes, and now for the end song, or I guess the 100% volume. Yeah, 2v2 song, I guess, and I will choose Humanity just because I like the song. Good song, a lot of volume, a lot of sound. So I'll be right back once more. Okay, and now I'm back, and I will start with Humanity, and I will start with the Teufel Rockster Cross, or the crosses, or whatever you want to say. Outdoor mode, 100% volume. Let's begin. I should get a little bit more in the center of the volume. Somewhere on there. Perfect. W Kings, 100%.
It's all about humanity.
Teufels, maximum.
It's all about humanity.
W Kings. Teufel.
It's all about humanity.
W Kings.
It's all about humanity.
And then the Teufels now at the end here. And that was it. Now I'll step a little closer and give my summary of this comparison. Alright then, so what is the summary of this comparison? Well, it's something similar. I guess I can say the same things I said in my last video when I compared the 1 versus 1. And it is that the W King has more deep bass, but the Teufel has more upper bass. So at lower volumes, you like the W King's bass, but the rest of the sound doesn't hold up as well as the Teufel does. Because the Teufel has better mids, a clearer sound with a lot more treble and definition in the sound, while the W King lacks that with its not having that treble boost. So that really hinders it from being a really great sound, I think. And I'm not using the so-called EQ or loudness button on the W Kings just because it sounds trash. And I showed that in my video before with the Teufel against the W King. But what happened now when it comes to the 2v2? Well, I think at 50% volume, the W King's sound, and when you're this close, gets quite a bit impressive. The rest of the sounds, as before, lacks definition with the treble and the mids, but the bass, oh, like if you could combine the bass of the W King at 50% volume and the Teufel, then that would be one of the best speakers at this category. So at 100%, you can probably hear that in the 1v1 the Teufels were way louder, and also in the 2v2s. The Teufels are more mid and high focused speaker. They got a lot of upper bass as well, but the sheer amount of bass in general that the W King produces is just that, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that more upper bass from the Teufels, which is great if you're standing back a little bit, and better outdoors, while the W Kings also have a lot more bass in general, I would say, but certainly more deep bass, which the Teufels doesn't have. But because they lack those highs and those mids, they struggle to keep up with the Teufel, especially. I didn't show this in this video, but the W Kings also struggle off axis. They don't spread the sound that well, so you need to position your speakers quite well to get a really good sound or an even spread sound. While the Teufels, their angling of the tweeters and whatnot makes it very helpful for spreading the sound, so they have an advantage straight out of the back. So when it comes to sound, as I've said, I think the Teufel is the winner still, but then we have the price difference. They cost more than twice the price. Same was the case with the Extreme versus the W King. The price difference is huge, and that might be the deal breaker, because we also have some other features that are really nice with the W King that does not come with the Teufel. For example, USB Type-C, super nice if you're traveling, or just a regular convenience. Charge your phone with the same cable as your speaker, for example. You got micro USB, a micro SD card reader on the W King. You don't get that with the Teufel. You get higher output, I think. You get 70 watts, whatever that stands for, and then you get like 37. Of course, the amount of watts that you produce is not everything. You can certainly see that with the Motion Boom, which I will probably review in the future. You can see that 30 watts goes a long way for producing a really big sound. Even though you might say, oh, that speaker has more wattage, but how come that have more bass and whatnot? There are a lot of factors like the volume of the speaker, the positioning, the drivers and whatnot. So there's a lot of factors that needs to go around. I don't know, battery life I think is quite similar. I haven't really tested them out, but they sure stand quite a long while. So I would say battery life is good on both of these speakers. They can play a maximum volume for a while, at least a couple of hours, or maybe even more. Of course, I would say the W King is more rugged as well. It's more cheap, more rugged, and more convenient, I think, than the Teufel. But the Teufel has the better sound, but is lacking that deep bass, as I said. Something else to point out, yeah. I guess the W King has IPX6 water resistant, while the Teufel only has IPX5. Yeah, so it can handle a little bit more water. The W King. Something else, they both come with a strap. The Teufel comes with a charger, while the W King only comes with a charging cable and an aux cable, which the Teufel doesn't. Both of these have aux, by the way, just want to point that out. Anything else? I think that's it. You get 2 years warranty with the Teufel, and you get 4 years warranty with the W King. So that's a nice touch by the new name brand, I guess. Anything else? I don't think so. I think this is it. Keeping it not super short summary, but pretty short. And of course, if you have more questions, please leave them down below and give me your thoughts on this video. Of course, hopefully you can see that my standard has risen quite a bit more lately, certainly because of this stand that makes this videos a lot more stable. So hope you guys appreciate that as well. Maybe my videos will be watchable, who knows. Yeah, that was it. Don't forget to leave comments, and yeah, I'll respond as soon as I can. So thank you for watching, and cheers.